So next we will be getting into average speed. After average speed we will have break. Okay, average speed is very important. From this we had 5 times question in GATE. Okay, so wait, in 2013 and 15 he gave for 3 marks from average speed alone. Okay, last year also we had a question from average speed. It is very important. So what is average speed? So average speed is equal to, see, tell me here, I'll ask you one simple point. See, you are starting from Chennai, you want to go to your village X. So you started from Chennai to village X. So first 1 hour you will travel at 65 km per hour. Okay, it means that you covered 65 kilometers. Next 1 hour you traveled at 55 km per hour. So it means that you covered 55 kilometers. So next 1 hour you traveled 40 km per hour. So this is 40 kilometers. You covered 40 kilometers. Now you will go to your home. When you go to your home, your mother will ask you, at what speed did you come? If your mother asks you at what speed did you come, what we will do? Can we tell I came at 65 km for 1 hour, next hour I came at 2 km per hour, next minute I came at 10 km per hour, like that? If we continuously see the speedometer, no, we will not go to home, we will go to hospital. Am I correct? Somebody will take us. Okay. So instead of that, what we will do? He totally traveled how many kilometers? 150 kilometers. In how many hours? In 3 hours. He traveled 150 kilometers in 3 hours. So now speed is nothing but distance by time. This is 150 by 3. So how many kilometer per hour? 50 kilometer per hour. So we say that I traveled from Chennai to my home at 50 km per hour on an average. So what does it mean? So first 1 hour I went 50 kilometers. Next 1 hour I went at 50 kilometers. Third 1 hour also I went 50 kilometers. So did I go anywhere here at 50? No. But I am telling that I traveled at 50 km per hour. So what am I doing? I am dividing the speed equally for each and every hour. When I took averages class, what did I tell? I told that average is nothing but equal distribution of a quantity among n number of people. So when average is equal distribution, now when you talk about average speed, so it is average speed will be equal distribution of speed for each and every hour. That's it. Okay, so equal distribution of speed for each and every hour is nothing but average speed. That how did I calculate there? Total distance by total time. So based on this basic point, we will be seeing at most 4 cases to 5 cases. So now average speed can I write like this: d1 plus d2 plus d3 by t1 dn by t1 plus t2 plus t3 so on till tn. Okay, copy this. So this also, if you want as example, you copy this. So now we'll see this question. A car travels 10 kilometers in first 3 hours and 20 kilometers in next 2 hours. Then find average speed. What is average speed for us? Average speed is total distance by total time. So it is traveling 10 kilometers in first 3 hours and then 20 kilometers in next 2 hours. So what is average speed now? 30 by 5. So it is 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, very simple. So we will see next question. Get 1 mark question. Copy this. Next, solve this question. Get 1 mark question, solve this. Solve this and comment your answer. A car travels 8 kilometers in first quarter of an hour, 6 kilometers in next quarter of an hour, and 16 kilometers in third quarter of an hour. So average speed is equal to total distance by total time. What is the total distance here? 8, 6 and then 16. This is total distance. Now coming to time period, if this is in kilometers, this should be in, time should be in hours. But here you see quarter of an hour he told. Quarter means how much? So 1 by 4. This 8 kilometers he will travel in 1 by 4th hour. 1 by 4 hours. Plus again 1 by 4 hours. Again third quarter of an hour. So 1 by 4 hours. So this is 30 by 3 by 4. So this is 30 into 4 by 3. So how many kilometer per hour? 40 kilometer per hour. See, now you should get a doubt that, sir, they are traveling only for 45 minutes. You are telling it as kilometer per hour. So always average speed will be taken per hour. So even if they travel for 5 minutes, we will be telling in terms of hours only. So for 45 minutes, he traveled 30 kilometers. If he travels at the same rate, in this same scenario for next 15 minutes, totally he will complete 40 kilometers per hour. Okay. Next, case 2. You put case 2 and then I will tell a point here. If a person travels at S1 kilometer per hour for T1 hours and at S2 kilometer per hour for T2 hours, then average speed is given by. See, I don't want to remember, I don't want you people to remember any formulas. So we'll be having totally 5 cases in average speed. So if you remember formulas for 5 cases, no, in third, fourth case and fifth case, you will have a lot of calculations. So what I will do now, so anyway, I will tell you this, how it has come from the basic itself. I want you people to remember this basic. What is average speed? We know that it is total distance by total time. So now this is D1 plus D2 by T1 plus T2. This is what we know till now. This is what we were doing in case 1. So now here what is he doing? He is traveling at S1 speed for T1 hours and at S2 speed for T2 hours. So now this is, can I say that product of these two is D2? Product of these two is D1. So now this D1 equal to how much? S1 T1 plus S2 T2 by T1 plus T2. But this has come from which one? Our basic of total distance by total time period. Don't remember this formula. Try to remember this concept. You should take total distance by total time period. In some cases, he might, one of the variables he will not give, either distance or time period. When distance is not given, you will convert speed and time into distance. When time is not given, remaining 2 variables will be given. We will use those and we will convert into time period. Okay, copy this. Copy this point and then copy this. Now solve this question. How is directly? A man covers first 3 hours of its journey at 60 km per hour, next 5 hours of at 24 km per hour. What is average speed for us? Total distance by total time. So total distance is first 3 hours at 60. So 3 into 60 is my distance. Next 5 hours at 24 km per hour. By time period is 3 plus 5. So this is 180 plus 120. 300 by 8. So this will be 37.5 km per hour. That's it. 37.5 km per hour. Next. So next we will be going for case 3. Case 3, you note down this point. Next we will be seeing case 3. Case 3, from case 3, case 4 and case 5 are important. So note down this point. If the distance to be traveled is same in both the cases. So what is this distance to be traveled is same in both the cases. So note, for example, if a person travels from, copy this also, if a person travels from x to y at s1 km per hour and comes back from y to x at s2 km per hour, then average speed is given by, see, note this formula, but I don't recommend this. So 2s1 s2 by s1 plus s2. This is a formula, but I don't want you people to remember this. For case 1, case 4, again you will get one more formula. Case 5 you will get one more formula. But I will tell the way how it has come, that we will be using to solve the questions. Okay. So now, what is meaning of this? So what is meaning of this? If a person is traveling from x to y, a distance of d kilometers, while going he is going at s1 km per hour, while coming back he is coming at s2 km per hour. This is the meaning of the question. Okay, so now from this, what is average speed for us? Average speed equal to total distance by total time. What is total distance? While going distance is, or else we know that it is d1 plus d2 by t1 plus t2. This is what we are doing till now. Okay, t1 plus t2. So now this is nothing but, while going distance is d, while coming back also it is d plus t. While going time period, do we have anywhere time period here? We don't have time period now. So we will convert this distance and speed. That is, while going, time is nothing but d by s1. While coming back, it will be d by s2. Am I correct? So now what happens here? This is 2d by d. I will take common. If I take common, what is LCM here? s1, s2. So this is s1 plus s2. So d and d will get cancelled and we will get it as 2s1 s2 by s1 plus s2. This is how the formula has come. See, formulas are not directly derived. I mean, we'll be coming from a basic point where it is total distance by total time. So you copy till here if you want. I'll use this way only to solve case 4 and case 5 also. Okay, copy. So copy this and take break for 5 minutes. We'll come back and see case 3, case 4 and case 5. Okay. After that we'll go for relative speed. Take break for 5 minutes. Now we will be seeing some of the problems on case 3. Question about Surendra drives from X to Y at 40 km per hour and comes back from Y to X at 60 km per hour. Find average speed, he told. This I will be telling. Next question you should solve. See, first if you go through the formula, if you go by formula, see, he is going distance of 40 distance of d kilometers. While going, he is going at 40 km per hour. While coming back, he is coming at 60 km per hour. What is average speed? He is going and coming back the same distance. No, so it is 2s1, s2 by s1 plus s2. This is one way of doing. But I don't recommend this way. No, so I will try to analyze. So what I will do? No, I will assume that let d equal to 1 kilometer. I will assume. Let d equal to 1 kilometer if I assume. So while going, he is going at 40 km per hour, and while coming back, he is coming at 60 km per hour. What is average speed for us? Average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. What is total distance? d1 plus d2 by t1 plus t2. This is what we know from the basics. So now while going, distance is how many kilometers? 1 kilometer. While coming back, it is 1 kilometer. You assume whatever value you want, you will get the answer. Okay. Anyway, d will get cancelled now. When I derived, I showed you. So now this is while going, time will be how much? So 1 by 40, distance is 1 kilometer, speed is 40. While coming back, it is 1 by 60. So this is 2 into, or else you take it as, so that will be 2 by, what is the LCM? 120. This is 3 plus 2. So now can I write it as 2 into 120 by 5? So 5 ones, 5 24s. So how much is the average speed now? This will be 48 km per hour. See, now you might find that substituting in the formula is easy. But when you get into case 4 and case 5, when you have more calculations, it will be tougher to remember the formula. So try to analyze like this itself. From now itself, you make a habit of analyzing like this. Okay. Copy this, we will go for one gate question. So now you will solve this question and comment your answers. Simple, same, but I want you people to solve in that way. Like A equal to total distance by total time period. You use that and solve. యూట్యూబ్లో కూడా పెడుతున్నారా? Subhash commented 72, Kirtana commented 72. So an automobile travels from city A to B and returns to city A by the same route. The speed of the vehicle during the onward and return journeys were constant at 40 km per hour and 60 km per hour and 90 km per hour. See, distance is 1 kilometer, I'll assume. Okay, while going it is 60, while coming back it is 90. So now what is average speed? Average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. What is total distance? While going it is 1 kilometer, while coming back it is 1 kilometer. While going it is 1 by 60 time, while coming back it is 1 by 90. So now 2 by 180 is the LCM, this is 3 plus 2. So 2 into 180 by 5. So 5 ones 536. So what is the average speed now? 72 kilometer per hour. That's it. Okay. Next, case 4. When distance to be traveled is not same but is in the ratio m is to n. See, in case 4 he is going and coming back the same distance. Now it is like A and B are going from x to y. I mean, a person is going from x to y. He is not going and coming back the same distance. This total distance of d kilometers he will divide into two parts. One part is m kilometers and another part is n kilometers. This m he will travel at s1 kilometer per hour and this n he will travel at s2 kilometer per hour. Then average speed is given by m plus, I don't want to remember formula but I'll write here, but we will not use this, ms2 plus ns1. Okay, so but how it has come we'll see. I'll show you how it has come from the basic. So now what is average speed for us? Average speed is nothing but total distance by total time period. What is total distance? It is d1 plus d2 by t1 plus t2. What is d1? While going, I mean total d is nothing but m plus n. This is the distance total distance. What is the time period for this alone? Distance by speed is nothing but time period. So now can I tell that m by s1 plus n by s2? So this we already wrote now, d1 plus d2 by s1 by, sorry, d1 by s1 plus d2 by s2. Okay, so now this is nothing but m plus n. So this s1 s2, m s2 plus n s1. So if you take this common, I mean this, that will come to numerator. So this will come to numerator, m into, sorry, m plus n into s1 s2 by m s2 plus n s1. This is what this is. Am I correct? So from where it has come? From this basic of total distance by total time period. Okay, just copy this. This point alone you copy enough. We'll see the problem next. Next. So next, note down this question. A man covers 1/4 of a journey, 1/4 of a journey at 60 km/h and the rest at 90 km/h. Please stop. Find his average speed. Find his average speed. Find his average speed. See, if you go by formula, no. First you should be knowing m value, n value, and then s1, s2 is given. So total distance is d. So he is going 1/4d at 60. Next remaining 3/4d at 90. That's it. So now m is to n. Can I tell that this is 1/4d is to 3/4d? So now this is nothing but 1 is to 3. So now m value is 1, n value is 3, s1 value is 60, s2 value is 90. So you substitute in the formula, you will get the answer. That is one way. But I don't want to go by that way. So what I will do now, or else after case 4 I will be telling you that. Case 5 I will be telling you that. Okay, we will go for case 5 now. So now case 5. So case 5 if you take, if there are more than two distances, more than two distances. What is average speed now? So now it will be like, see now distance is d. Then average speed, this is m kilometers he will go at s1 speed, n he will go at s2 speed, p he will go at s3 speed. Then average speed will be given by, like earlier one only, there are only two distances, so m plus n I took. Now three distances now, plus p also, s1, s2 and then s3. So s1, s2, s3 by ms2, s3 plus ns1, s3 plus ps1, s2, or go by imagination method. This is what we are doing from starting. Imagination method. So what is imagination method? Imagination method is nothing but average speed equal to total distance, that is d1 plus d2 plus d3 by d1 by s1. Because we don't have time period, no, it is d2 by s2 time period, again d3 by s3. This is what we are doing from case 1, case 3, or else from starting average speed we are taking total distance by total time. So you remember that. We'll come back to this again. So now I'll try to solve this problem using our method. So what is average speed here? So now total distance, what I will do now, here take LCM of, or sum of these two is how much? Let D equal to, you assume 1 also, you will get the answer. But my suggestion is that to avoid fractions, always assume that as sum of these two. Or else take LCM of denominators. Don't cancel all this and then see. Or else take LCM of denominators. What is LCM of denominators? 4. When you take LCM of denominators, you will not get any fractions. So let D equal to 4 kilometers, I will assume. When this is 4 kilometers, so now this is 1 by 4th of 4 is how many kilometers? This 1 kilometer is going at 60 kilometer per hour. Next 3 kilometers, 3 by 4 of 4 is how much? 3 kilometers. This will travel at 90 kilometer per hour. Now what is average speed for us? Average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. What is total distance? 1 plus 3. Total distance is 4 kilometers by 1 by 60 plus 3 by 90. Okay, so now this is 1s and 30s. So now what is the LCM here? So this 60 is the LCM, so 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. So now this will be 4 into 60 by 3. 3 ones and 20s. So how much is the average speed now? 80 kilometer per hour. That's it. Okay, so now copy this solution, then I will give you that case 5 also. After that I will give you one gate question. Copy this first. Hope it is clear for you. Hope this is clear for everyone. Assume that D equal to LCM of denominators. Whatever divisions he might do, suppose he divides into 10 parts, then take LCM of denominators of that 10 parts. Okay. So copy this, then I will give you one gate 2 marks question. Next, this is gate 2 marks question. Try to solve this. Try to solve this and comment your answers. Aditya commented 20 minutes, Nihita 20 minutes, Nihita, Aditya, Akshaya 20 minutes, Akshaya 20 minutes, Kirtana 20 km per hour, Anasuyam Narayanan 20 km per hour, Anirvan Kumar 20 km per hour. Next, see. A man covers 1/3 of his journey at 60 km per hour, next 1/3 of his journey at 30 km per hour, and the remaining 1/3 at 10 km per hour. So now what is this total distance? Something D will take. So 1 by 3D he is traveling at 60. Next 1 by 3D at 30, and then remaining 1 by 3 at 10. So what we will do, what we will assume that let D equal to 3 kilometers, LCM of denominators. Then what happens here? So this is totally 3 kilometers. So 1 kilometer and then 1 kilometer and then 1 kilometer at 60, at 30 and at 10. So what is average speed now? Average speed equal to total distance by total time. So now this total distance is 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. So this is 1 by 60 plus 1 by 30 plus 1 by 10. So what is the LCM here? 60 is the LCM. This is 1 plus 2 plus 6. This is 3. So this is 3 into 60 by 9. So 1s and 3s, 3 1s and 20s. So what is this average speed? 20 kilometer per hour is the average speed. See, suppose if he gives like this, suppose if he gives similar question was given, first half of the journey at 60 kilometer per hour, half of the remaining at 30 kilometer per hour. What is half of the remaining? Say half is remaining here, half is remaining. In that half means 1 by 4d at 30 kilometer per hour, remaining 1 by 4d at 10 kilometer per hour. Then what will you assume? D value. You can assume 2 also, but no, here you will get 1 by 2, 1 by 2 you will get. So what I told you to take? I told you to take denominators LCM. What is LCM of denominators? Let D equal to 4 kilometers we will assume. So then what happens here? This is nothing but 2, 1 and 1. Okay, total 4 kilometers. So like this you assume that denominator LCM is nothing but total distance. So case 5 you can solve using that. So very important. Copy this. So average speed, all 5 cases. I hope everything is clear in average speed. So copy this. If you have any doubt, you comment. After this we will go for relative speed now. Okay, copy this. Next we will get into relative speed case.